Alright. Hello fellow viewers and welcome back to yet another Safari Sunday, and as you can see, I was 5 minutes late, sorry for that. Owen R is already here, welcome back to the stream, how you doing? And what is your random word for today? Dogs? Yes, I love dogs. I'm a cat person, but still, that doesn't mean that I hate dogs. I don't understand why some cat lovers, or just some people in general, think, hey, you're a cat lover, that must automatically mean that you are a dog hater, which no, I love both. But the cats is where it is at. And welcome back, Autobot AI. How you doing? I like it when shinies sparkle. Yes, I love it when shinies sparkle, and it's what we're all here for, right? And our wonderful host Arch, welcome back to the stream. How you doing? Good luck, thank you, darling. Let me know if the music is too loud or the voice volume is too low, because unfortunately I can't really, like, if I use my headphones, I don't know, something's up with my sound card. I need to look into that, because it sounds like with some kind of extreme reverb, and it's weird. But we already talked enough. Let's go for the Heracross. Still haven't gotten that one. I mean, I got pretty much everything that there is to catch in the area 4. And I'm really hoping that this time at least it won't flee. I even have, in the first place, I have a very hard time for some reason to even make the Heracross appear. I suspect it's because of all the NPCs that can advance frames, but unfortunately I haven't gotten the video battle method, a battle video method, my bad, to work. But hopefully we're gonna get it now. Evil Arch. So there's a good arch and there's an evil arch. And now the evil arch is in my chat. Oh boy. Let's see, battle resort music. Well, yesterday's stream went actually pretty well. We managed to get some shinies to appear at least. I know appear doesn't equal catch 'em, but at least that is I prefer that over no shiny at all appearing. I mean, yes, it is indeed quite annoying when a shiny just decides to run away, but I mean, this is RNG manipulated, right? This is not by pure chance, or else I'd probably not be doing it in the first place, because, well, I'm not that masochistic, you know? The yin yarch. The yin yarch. So, how has your weekend been? Yeah, I know, I'm really bad at starting conversations. That's usually not the person that I am, but I genuinely want to know. Anything new happened? Or did you do anything interesting? It was good? That's what I want to read. Mine was good as well, I really have to say. It's much warmer today than it was yesterday. Yesterday was pretty stormy. And we got raided yesterday. That was the first raid that I got while live streaming. And for those uninitiated, a raid is when a streamer and his or her viewers like when the original stream ends, then they decide to migrate over to another stream to give that other streamer who's currently live, to give them a spike in viewership. I think it's a very nice gesture. I've been part of many raids before I got my first one. That was back then when... I think he streams again. Yeah, he does stream again. He's called Professor Wes, the YouTuber streamer that I follow, and he used to do that. So if I see that he's live while I'm close to finishing, then I'll definitely do a raid on him. Let's talk about how 22 minus 15 should not equal 5.2. Well, it doesn't, so you're lucky. You live in a universe where that is not equal to 5.2. Just walking downwards, so even though that's not gonna do anything. Man, I wish I had that kind of money in euros. The money amount that was showcased earlier. I mean, I had more on this save file. I reached the maximum of 9999 multiple times. And no, you don't get more money in the end. At one point it just stops. And then you might as well buy a lot of, I don't know, vitamins, something like that. $9999999. I always read these things, I don't know why. Something in me just says, read it out loud. Some viewers have gotten me to accidentally read out a swear word out loud. Try to keep it as family friendly as possible, but sometimes just ask one of my, my older viewers, I guess. They know that sometimes the discussions here get very morbid. I don't know why, but don't be shocked when that comes up. A Pokezillion Pokedollars. Well, to be fair, I have to say that because I keep seeing that online where people complain, oh, a potion costs 300 Pokedollars, so imagine that costs $300, or a lemonade costs $300, but that's not meant to be dollars. I know it's called Pokedollars, but it's most likely based off of yen. And if you look at that amount in yen, then that's not a lot. That's like around $5 for a not 5, my bad. $3 or $3.50 for a can of soda, which I think might be a bit expensive, but that's like a price you'd find in Luxembourg. So yeah, you don't pay $300 for a soda. It's very clearly meant to be based off on the Japanese currency. Same goes with the Animal Crossing money. They keep saying, oh wow, I can buy this for 1,000. Why does a refrigerator cost over 1,000 bells? That's like buying a refrigerator for $1,000, but no, it's just calculate them into yen. And then you're gonna see most of what Tom Nook sells you is actually extremely cheap. And also, he gives you loan, or at least he gives you a house, And the mortgage you can actually pay off however you want it. And then yet people go around and say he's a scammer. Find me a bank that has Tom Nook's terms. I will immediately go there, like, without thinking. Because it just means I can sit on my loan forever, basically. Tom Nook doesn't care when you pay off the debt. You could theoretically never pay him off. Is that? No, okay. For a second I thought, oh boy, here we go, another shiny Fanpy, but no. Oh, that's from Yoshi's Woodley World. I have a pink wool Yoshi amiibo that I really like. Until now, pretty quiet. Let's see how long that quiet will last. Hey there, Ahmed. Welcome back to the stream. How you doing? How was your weekend? Hopefully it was good. Well, to me it's almost over. For my Australian Down Under viewers, it's already Monday, I believe. Yay, more friends. Yeah, exactly. Like, I get a small dopamine kick every single time I see a viewer, a name that I recognize. Now I kind of understand why some streamers say it can be addictive. I'm really close to finally be able to have like my own emojis here on as a chat emoticon, and then I'll be able to even sell merch or have memberships on YouTube itself. I'm very close to that. I think I might reach that threshold either tomorrow or starting the week after that. We started my Pokemon Ruby Nuzlocke, and I picked Mudkip this time over Torchic. Oh, will you do like a very specific Nuzlocke, like only with a fire team, or is it just a standard Nuzlocke? Your weekend was normal, nothing special. Well, a normal, boring weekend is always better than a horrible weekend, right? And sometimes you just need uneventful days to wind down a bit. Did you see my General Grievous draw on Discord? Oh no, actually I didn't. I was away for today, wasn't at home. And I didn't really... Oh, right, I forgot to ping everyone. God, I'm dumb. That's why I was thinking usually most of my viewers should be online now. And I completely forgot. Now you reminded me actually, Ahmed, so thank you for that. Completely forgot to put it in the Discord. Jeez. Am I ditzy today? There we go. And then I'm gonna check your stuff out as well. Oh, that's cool. Medium S is effing unbelievable. Oh, Ahmed, you and your dark texts. Hopefully... I'm glad that you invested your energy into a drawing rather than, you know, what you wrote. I go text my girlfriend, be right back. Yep, that's understandable. Right, so let's see. Come on, Heracross. This game of cat and mouse has been very boring, come on. No normal Nuzlocke, but I'm praying that I get at least Solrock in my team because Solrock is an amazing Pokemon. Yeah. It's a really nice one. Hey there, Smokey Mario. Welcome back to the stream. How you doing? I forgot to ping the stream in the Discord, unfortunately, because I don't know why. I'm not at full brain capacity today, I guess. As you can clearly see, because... Come on, do the jump. Oh, come on. Finally. Now we don't get a unwanted encounter. Wonderful. Was a classic dark joke, one of my many jokes. Yeah, but please, I mean, I'm very serious when I say keep it jokes, and hopefully that won't be reality. Hopefully you'll see that you have a bright future ahead of you. You may not see it yourself, but honestly, you said you were... I forgot. I think you said you were 17. At 17, I was like that as well. Like I was thinking when I thought about myself, wow, what a loser. I'm never gonna be anything. But now, like... Now as an adult, I don't think that at all, so I can kind of see why you can't see the light now, but please stick around and you're gonna see that you can definitely... I mean, you can draw better than I could at your age, and you can build a makeshift car out of a chair and from car parts. I can't do that. I'm 20, how the F am I 20? You just turn 18 one day, then you close your eyes and then you open them up and then you're 30. I still forget that I'm 30. I still forget that I don't have the 2 as the first digit of my age anymore. I wonder if I'm ever gonna get the 1 as the first digit in my age. I mean, I had that already from ages 10 to 19, but it would be interesting if you turn 100. Well, then there's the 1 again, and now we have 3 digits. Did you hear that? I gave you peanuts. Take them. There's a crow outside. See, my problem is I can't see any good in the world. It's full of corruption and pain and effing raw meat. Yeah. I see it, and yeah. I mean, the thing is, you can't change it, unfortunately, and you're definitely completely justified in being angry at the world, like the state it is now, and the corruption that's happening, and it's really disgusting, and I completely understand that you're angry, as you should be. If you wouldn't be angry and you wouldn't care, then that would raise some questions, like why wouldn't you care about this all going downhill? That is weird. So you caring and seeing how unjust it is actually good. But unfortunately, if you just focus on that, because I did that, it's like a spiral. You cannot come out of that spiral. Unfortunately, you can't. So don't step into the spiral in the first place. It's a cycle. All you can do is improve your, like, everything that's imminent and everything that's very close to you. So yourself, maybe trying to better yourself, be it doing sports, you know, that's always healthy. Making good choices for food. Surrounding yourself with people that actually make you happy. Be it friends or family members. You just have to, as disgusting as it sounds, you have to just keep sane in an insane world. I know it sounds like it's impossible, but somehow it is achievable. "16, I stopped comprehending the fact I'm getting older." Oh, that stopped at 16? Like, it only stopped, like, now, for me. Or at least, maybe 24. After that, I don't know. Don't feel like anything has changed. Except for, of course, how much I know, or just generally being more experienced, but... Was the drawing good? I think it was raw. What do you mean by raw? Is that like a synonym for bad? I think it's good. Guys, I feel like I know someone who's a bit of a bit shh. What does that mean? The world is full of bad things, but it's also got a lot of good things too, so you gotta look for them. Yeah, and I mean, you don't have a choice. You're now... I know, I just didn't exist for like approximately 13.7 billion years of the universe existing, and then suddenly I was conscious. So I was born. And, well, I could have come into being by being a bug that gets squashed. I could have been, I don't know, a little animal that gets violently eaten by a predator. I just happened to become a Homo sapiens. And now I'm trying to not grieve the things that I don't have. I'm trying to cherish the things that I have that other beings don't have. And that has given me happiness, so I think that would be a good, maybe a good tip to get out of dark thoughts, because if I'm really looking at it very carefully, I could have had it much worse, and I think that's a lot of humans. You could have been already dead, you know? Could have been some animal that got its limbs torn off and then die a horrible death. But luckily you are a human and you are more in control of your life than probably most of the so-called souls on this planet. And with soul I mean consciousness, beings that perceive the world. And it's for all of us that eternal oblivion awaits. At least I don't think there's an afterlife. I think after your brain ceases life and consciousness, then that's it. Not to say that maybe in some kind of way you can ignite again, so to speak, in another existence or universe, but that's speculation that I cannot prove. But yeah, this is, you only got one ride, one try, one life. And I'm just saying to myself, I'm gonna do everything in my power to make it count. And this is a shiny Xatu. Alright, well, I have one already, but let's come a bit closer. Oh, you're still with me. Xatu wanted to hear some life advice, I guess. Alright, what do we have? It's a level 29 one. Still with me? Let's try again. Ah, okay, I think that's the... Oh? Okay, never mind. Goodbye. Didn't need you anyway, but... that was off by quite a lot, I wonder why. I'm a bad thing but good thing, sword but two-edged. Yeah, a double-edged sword. Joking by saying raw, it's reference to Gordon Ramsay saying it's effing raw. Oh, I see. You're never gonna know what that means. Alright, then be a mystery, sure. I wanna try and use the functioning brain cells that I have today for the RNG manipulation. If not, O&R will definitely drop some cryptic message again. He's very reliable when it comes to that. Honestly, yeah, I don't want to downplay your struggles. They're 100% valid. Yeah, I'm never also... same goes to me. I'm never downplaying any struggles. And sometimes being a human and just being so cognizant of the fact how horrible it is sometimes a... Not an advantage, quite the opposite, but still. You're more in control than most animals or living things are. At least from what we know of, and try to use that control for something good. Remember, there's a lot to do as well, and you kind of gotta try to just make the best of it. Yeah, and you got one life. Banana slippers. That's kind of banana slippers would be very funny in a meta way, because, you know, the common trope of stepping onto a banana peel and slipping and falling. Honestly, I'm just so tired of this world. I don't care if one day you're gonna, you know, die. Every one of us. Even if I go to hell or heaven, I don't give an F. Lost my humanity a long time ago. I don't think, well, I personally don't believe in a hell or heaven. But maybe define a new humanity for yourself. That's what I do when I lose my faith in humanity, which unfortunately happens a lot. So I can definitely understand your ways. Apple-headed beef, okay. Not something you can like undo though. Yeah, you can't. It just... It's like I said, like from my perspective, and yours was the same. I didn't exist for... Well, I don't know how long, because I didn't have a consciousness that could have a concept like how long you can exist. I just suddenly existed. And... Well, I'm trying to do my best with that existence that I have been given, and I'm happy, for example, when I see back then what women had to go through when they were doing childbirth, how many of them perished. And I'm glad to be born in an age where that doesn't have to happen anymore, at least much less likely. Mongoose à la poisson. Mongoose with fish. Right, let's see. Koopa Troopa Beach, that's what's playing right now. That's a shiny. No, it's not. Fancy shiny really sucks, doesn't it? Just sometimes I think it is the shiny, but it isn't, because there's barely any difference. That clock is eternally wrong. Dog-tailed upside-down semi-truck. That's the trend O&R has started, just really random comments. But you know, you post them because I read them every damn time, and you're right. Okay, let's go to another patch of grass, just to be sure to be far away from any NPCs that might turn around. So, to all the viewers right now that want to chat or want to answer my question, I do have a question for you. Like, what if you could choose and pick a shiny without having to pay? Like, which shiny would you want to have? Where's my Pookie ONR? He owes me fiche à la fromage. What was that Dexter's Lab episode again? Omelette de fromage, and it was something that isn't even grammatically correct in French. I remember that. That was pretty funny. Dratini or Bagon? Oh, you think you mean as a shiny, of course. Yeah. Bagon is both are very nice, but Dratini is a pink wonder. Shiny Esper is precious. I don't have one, so... Shiny knife. Jesus, Ahmed. People these days are very stupid. Well, that's true. And it's actually true. The Flynn effect, you know what that is? So we always had to readjust the statistical, like, at the normally speaking, the average for an IQ test is 100 points. So that's the average. Most people should fall into or close to 100 in terms of IQ. And we had to readjust that every like 15 or so years, so that the basically the new 120 then became the standard 100, and that's called a Flynn effect, because a researcher named Flynn found out about that and wrote papers about it. But that has stopped now for a very long time. We're going back. We're having to readjust into the other direction, so people are actually apparently getting stupider. They dedicate their life and self-respect for foolish things that are disgusting. Yeah, that's unfortunately true. Corruption is everywhere, that's true as well. And bad people live happy and good people are sad. Not always, but yeah, that is one of the hardest pills to swallow, definitely. It's just... you could ruminate about that all day, how unfair it is. Caca la planète, okay. If you wanna write it in French, planète gets an E at the end. And this is not a shiny. Where are you, shiny Heracross? I know you're here somewhere. People who hate the world, then they see me and my girlfriend. That's pretty wholesome. Wonder where James is. He should be here by now. We need some more British energy. And I can't believe I just said that, but I did. Let's see. I think I could maybe organize something where viewers get shinies without having to become a member. People who hate life when they watch Infinite Omniverse. Malala Poisson. It hurts where the fish is. And it's Le Poisson, pretty sure. Honestly, I'd enjoy if I can take the Grim Reaper role. I'd clean the world of many bad people. Could I bring the popcorn? Or could you maybe, before you turn into Grim Reaper, make some good Ahmed style popcorn? And then I want to watch. Would that be okay? Because I really want to watch you getting rid of the really bad people, you know. And yes, there are definitely good people out there. That's true. And you know, it might sound a bit as a, you know, a phrase that you see on a inspirational quote stuff, I don't know, something like that, but it's true. If you don't see many good people, you can always try to be the good person. Because if you become the good person, there's one more good person in the world. Evil Ahmed. Dark Ahmed. But for real, Ahmed, besides the knife, which isn't a Pokemon by the way, what would you pick? And you might inspire others to be good too. Exactly. I got inspired by my... Well, I never was really a bad person, like, from scratch, I guess. But I don't think anyone is bad from scratch. But yeah, I got really inspired by my grandmother. And she was the one that taught me these things, and now I'm really realizing as I age that she was right on basically everything. If I could have to off people like Yagami, I'd make the most horror deaths. Very creative. Yeah, you can get really creative with the Death Note if you know what you're doing. How morbid do you want him to be? Because there's some ways to leave this world that are more excruciating and horrible than others. So you can also make it as sadistic as you might want. A shiny Metagross, yeah, that is a good choice. What's Lily Cove? Lily Cove. Where? I'm pretty close to it, but that's where the Safar-Zone is, right next to Lily Cove. Lead by example, exactly. But yeah, it was Lily Cove. The music. The music goes so hard. Omni hat Musica. Yeah. As long as the stupid beeping background noise and the sound issue, if those can't be fixed, well, I'm gonna play music. Try your best to be the good you want to see in the world. Yeah, exactly. Would you name anyone who would be first in your Death Note, Ahmed? Or is that too morbid to discuss? can hear the grills outside. The... something else, I don't know what that is. I'd kill Ben Shapiro by making him record himself jumping on sharp blades till his body bleeds, then he goes and takes a shower in lemon juice, then he drones in a piss pool. Whoa, that's like a lot. Alright. That's quite a death. I don't know if he's gonna survive the jumping on sharp blades. Depending on the height he jumps from, it's gonna go through. And once like very specific arteries are cut, then it's over. Okay, Ahmed, let's get you back to bed. Unhinged today. Maybe it wasn't such a good idea asking it, but then that is a very, let's say, creative one. Shower in lemon juice, yeah, then every little cut burns, but I think he's gonna... like, I think it's gonna work, but in universe, he would first bleed and then he would never actually make it to the lemon juice. At least I don't think someone would survive jumping on sharp blades. And then he needs to have, you know, a urine pool in the first place. So he'd have to, prepare one, which I think would be possible with the I think that would be possible with the Death Note. I want to talk about who our favorite person who enters the stream is. What is your favorite person? And you can't elect yourself. Right, 5 seconds. Come on, Heracross. I know you're here. So what do you get? A Natu. Not even a shiny one. Really wonder if I'm ever gonna get that stupid Heracross. But I shouldn't give up. I like Carmeleon. Yeah, Carmeleon is really nice. He's just, how do I say this? A Carmeleon? Or Charmeleon? I don't know why I always pronounce it as Carmeleon. Me but different. What's yours, Ahmed? You could give the Shapiro guy a more embarrassing death with the Death Note, if you want, and if you're creative. You could do like so many things with that, if that was a real object. And it would work. Did you know that in the pilot, there was actually also a Death Note eraser? And if you erase the name written, that you wrote into your Death Note, that person would come back. My favorite is Kinox 12. Yeah, he's cool, definitely. And he has good music taste. A fellow hardstyle is always welcome. That's Route 104 from Oras. Do you say Oras or do you say Omega, Ruby, and Alpha Sapphire? Are you too lazy and just say auras? I mean, I guess technically my favorite person is my boyfriend. Yeah, we were talking about the favorite person that comes into this chat. Although I wouldn't know if your boyfriend came into this chat before. I don't really have a favorite person in the stream. You're cool people. My favorite person here would... I mean, that's kind of a cop-out, right? The person I married. Next would be George Bush. I'd make him eat ass until he can no longer live. Or make him eat shoes, you know, that would be funny because someone threw a shoe at him. Although, yeah, he did a lot of damage. Favorite person is my girlfriend, but second favorite in the stream is probably Kaiser. I mean, I like all of my viewers, I really have to say that. Especially the ones that keep returning. And I don't say that as a blatant cop-out, but I know with specific people, it's gonna mean very interesting discussions, and I'm always looking forward to that. Everyone is top 3. You're all top 3ers. You've heard it. You've heard it from my host himself. Alright, 5 seconds. Let's see. Will the pink bug finally appear? Hopefully. It's getting kind of... Or at least I'm getting impatient. And this is a... That's a shiny, yeah. That's a shiny Fanpy. Oh boy. And bye. Alright. Is there gonna be another stream where I do not get or catch any shinies whatsoever? But we're gonna see them. So you see, you can watch, you can see, but you can't catch it apparently. Okay, sorry for me being evil for a moment, but I try to be as positive as possible. No, I get it. I mean, I wouldn't cry over Ben Shapiro and George Bush. I think I would rather be the opposite and smirk. Because they're horrible people, I get it. But I think it's better and more constructive for you to put the anger into something more constructive. Like, what can also happen is that, for example, if you're really angry, that you just put it into sports. And that's how you get rid of that anger energy. And then because you're going to the gym or you're doing sports, you're being active, you're doing something for your body. So you're also gonna get that dopamine kick. And your emotions will be dealt with. At least in a, maybe not completely, but that is unfortunately never a guarantee. That's just the way it is. Except if you have an enormous amount of emotional control, which I don't think many people have. At least I don't, not from experience. I like music. You know, that just made me think of something. I talked to a person once who was the very first and in person the only one that I talked to who said I don't like music. Because I thought, sure, there's a lot of genres of music and not everyone is attuned to the same tunes. Not everyone's gonna like the same genres, and some people will prefer calm music, others will prefer more, well, faster music, harder music, whatever you want to call it. Others again have a very oddly specific taste, but I never thought to myself, well, are there people who just don't like any music at all? And I actually met one, and after having met that person, I immediately googled I don't like music, and I found a subreddit and other forums, and it seems to be a thing, and I don't know why, but I sometimes that thought just randomly crosses my mind, like, ah yeah, there's people out there who don't like music at all. Hey there, Emo Kid, welcome back to the stream, how you doing? So we've gotten some shinies to appear, but they all left me. Don't want to have anything to do with me, it seems. No shiny Heracross until now, though. Hopefully your weekend was good, Emo Kid. Was watching season 5 of MasterChef, or Chief, but I think you also pronounce it as MasterChef. I was sad everyone for some reason hate Leslie, my favorite chef. They hate him because he is house husband and that he cooks well. Only one person loved him. Oh, with the name Leslie, I thought that it was gonna be a man. Not a man, a woman. But apparently there's a guy called Leslie, which, hey, why not? I mean... What's wrong with being a house husband? If the person chooses to be that? I like hard music that shuts out the other thoughts in my overthinking brain. Oh look, it's the story of my life. You know, when the hard kick just kicks your depression away? That's what it's all about. Oh yeah, I discovered today shaving easy. Oh, did you cut yourself? Or did it all went smoothly as your skin might be now? Smooth and I feel good? Oh, that's great. So, Emo Kid, how was your weekend? I mean, you don't have to disclose anything, of course. Oh, that's the versus menu theme from Pokemon XD. That is just such a bomb. It was good, that's wonderful. That's how it should be. And now some Mario Kart music. I visited my Nan's Bowls Club. That's nice. Well, if you still have your grandparents around, do cherish every second you have with them. I wish I could be with my grandma again, but unfortunately I cannot turn back time. I'm not depressed, but I do have anxiety, and music definitely is good for getting rid of anxiety. Yeah, definitely. I also really used music a lot to feel better. That's why I like hard or energetic music, especially with like quick, fast music that is also very melodic. And I like bass. I'm a sucker for bass. And it really does feel like your depression's just kicked out of your head. It sounds really stupid, but it's not stupid if it works, right? Oh, they're homophobic? Oh, I see. Oh, that's very unfortunate. Leslie was the third best chef. Sadly, the two most effing narcissistic two people were on him, like the enemy. Oh no. Oh. Why does it always have to be like that? It's Elizabeth who said he never does anything. He's a house husband, his wife works. Being a house person is not doing anything. Like, that is hard work. And yeah, I mean, if they can work with that, if they can live with that constellation, then why not? But saying he doesn't do anything because he's a house husband is ridiculous. I agree. That's just a smear campaign. Speaking of music, my girlfriend likes some music from a guy named Young Kagor. So I might go listen to him and see if I like him, because I usually don't take vocals in my songs. Oh, you prefer instrumental? Young Kagor, I don't think I've ever heard of that. Or, well, first time I read that name. My parents are very accepting though, glad to have them in my life. Ah, that's, at least you have that. That's good. Still don't understand how you can be homophobic in this day and age. Kirby's epic yarn music is always so chill. A metal band I would recommend is Crystal Lake. Funnily enough, I know a DJ duo that are called Crystal Lake, like identical name. What kind of metal do they make? Like, there's so many subgenres of metal. I'm just overwhelmed by the amount of them. Watch Me Burn is a good song. Alright, I'll check that one out. You can also suggest anything. I mean, I can't play it on stream because it's copyrighted, but I'll definitely check out songs that you suggest. Wish I could make chill video game style music for my areas of my Esper world. Yeah, or you can, like, there's remixes or just like lo-fi versions of existing music that you could use without having to pay copyright. Next narcissist is Courtney. She hates males for some reason. Oh boy. And she's so annoying, like she acts like she's sweet, nice person, but she's toxic as hell. And she hates Leslie for no reason. And Gordon Ramsay doesn't do that, or do these show makers always tend to find the most toxic people? And well, because drama equals views, you know, unfortunately. Do you also watch the other shows that he has? What is it? Hotel Hell and Kitchen Nightmares, right? Whoever is managing the channel of that is a genius, because they they have been re-uploading snippets and just compilation of snippets and episodes under different names, and the channel still makes thousands and thousands of views, impressions. Still, it works. People click on it. Not sure about the subgenre. I just stumbled across them at a festival. Ah, okay. Yeah, I have no problem with metal. Oh, my bad. It should start with this. There we go. And this is not... Come on, where are you, you pink bug? I know you're here. It's funny because Leslie was so respectable, he apologized to Elizabeth, even if she's wrong. And I assume he lost, right? If there's hard style, is there soft style? No, there is, as of now, no soft style. But I thought about I toyed with the idea of, if I'm done with my vocal training, that, I don't know, like soft bossa nova or lo-fi remixes, so to speak, of my favorite hardstyle tracks. That would be very funny if someone sang them, like in a lounge kind of style music, and call it soft style. I think that would be funny. And it would be nice. I mean, why not? Really have to figure out what's wrong with my sound card though. Although when I rewatch the streams or I watch them on like another device, it works and the sound quality is actually good. But for some reason it sounds very distorted, like when I wear my headphones. The most annoying part, Courtney was the winner and Elizabeth second, Leslie third. Honestly, I'd give Leslie the win because he's a better person. I really want how many attempts, and like I really have to count that, how many hours or minutes it took me to get the shiny Heracross, because I haven't seen it in a couple of months now. I think, when was the last time I actually got it to appear? I think I'll look that up, because that is indeed quite weird that it just doesn't want to come back. My username pretty much reflects my musical taste. Yeah, I would assume so. When was the last time? That was 2 months ago. It hasn't appeared since. I really wonder why. Maybe I'll try the calibration that I had when it appeared. Don't know why I've been thinking of how Oli City song from Sun and Moon. It's just chill, and I imagine some espers in my Esper Kingdom vibing on the cosmic coastline beach. That's very wholesome. Alright, so this is not a shiny, and back when I got a shiny Heracross, the calibration says minus 500 and what was it? 536, which is kind of a lot, but let's try it because I'm getting very impatient with this pink little bug. Pretty much the only thing that's missing from Area 4. Well, I could get something via Rock Smash, but well, let's see if that even manages to be an option. It's very unreliable. I mean, I have got it to work multiple times, but it's very inconvenient. Because you only have an encounter rate of 10%. So it is definitely possible that you waste I don't know how many resets and you're not gonna get anything. But I can attempt it. I mean, I have shown that before. In Area 4 you can actually use Rock Smash. I can show that with Pokéfinder. So if you go with encounter type, you select Rock Smash, and then in the drop down list you can select Safar-Zone Area 4. And yeah, there's a Geodude that I can get. So without any synchronize I get nothing. And however, when I hit Adamant I get quite a lot. Or at least enough. So that would be a couple of Geodudes, all female. So Geogals, I guess, or Dudettes. The interesting thing here is in Area 6 you can get a Shuckle. And that's one I'm very excited for. But I guess I have to get the first Rock Smash one to work. I mean, I haven't done it on stream yet, but I have gotten it to work. Fun fact, one of the things I enjoy a lot is winning trophies since I was 12. I won 5 trophies. 5 trophies, that's a lot. Wow. For the best at English till this day in my country. Government, I've beaten college student and others in 5 in a row? Or in a row 5 times? Wow, that is quite an achievement, Amit. I like to pair music I think fits with the thing I make. Like my OCs, worlds, etc. Yeah, that's definitely understandable. Is there any music track that you particularly see that fits very well with your world? Or your OCs? Hopefully that will work. But yeah, already 2 months. I also won 3 geography trophies, and I also won one art oh, excuse me, 1 art trophy, and I was cooking in a baking tournament. That's quite Like, that's not only one category, it's multiple categories. That's... wow. I don't have a trophy of any sort. So let's see, was that a good idea? No, I'm still trying it again with that specific calibration. Because who knows, maybe I'll get to see the Heracross again. Like, this is literally the one that I'm looking for, and it just didn't appear again for 2 months now. I think I'll give it a very good Pokeblock. Oh, my bad. This shouldn't happen. Let's do it again. Evil song for my evil Meowstic duo I heard from Geometry Dash. One time that has been playing in my head on repeat since I made that OC my PFP. Ah, I see. A song living rent-free in your head. There's some neighbors outside giggling and laughing. Stupid NPC moved in the last second, come on. Those trophies are in my government level, so it's not a big deal. Each tournament is each year, but my biggest achievement was winning an English trophy on the country level. Yeah, on the country level there's actually steeper competition with that, you know? Oh, I was about to say, isn't that from Heracross Uprising? And yes, it is indeed. I'll check the link that you sent me later. Enjoy the cooking tournament the most because it was hard. Harder than the English trophies were easy? What did you cook on that? Like, what did you win with at the cooking tournament? What did you cook? Can you still remember? Hey there Kinox12, welcome back to the stream. How are you doing? How was your weekend? And company. Hey there James, welcome back to the stream. How are you doing? Only just managed to join. I meant to send you some music. I will send them afterwards for the next potentially. Alright, for the stream. My N-word, Ahmed. How's stream been so far? We had multiple shinies that did appear, but none of them got caught because they fled. And until now, still no shiny Heracross. That's what I'm looking for. Alright, let's see. Will this be the pinky boy? Well, it's a pinky girl, but... No, that's an oddish. Oh wait, let me maybe do that. I'll hit for the other frame without the calibration. That will also yield me a, ideally of course, a shiny Heracross. You're all my N-words in a good sense. Yeah, I get it. There's definitely different contexts where you can use that. Like, it really is just that stupid Heracross and maybe the Geodude that I could get via Rock Smash. But other than that, it's just stupid little Heracross. Last time I saw it, and only time I saw it, was 2 months ago. And I'm just really wondering. In the cooking tournament, in the first round I made a pasta 2 round. A second round I made tiramisu. That got best sweets. And third round I made ravioli. Ooh. Fourth round apple pie. Fifth round pizza, and I won. Ooh, that sound. Oh, now I'm hungry again, Amit. Meant to play the La 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 music I sent yesterday as background music. Did you get to listen to it? Ah, I forgot. But yeah. N-word narcissist? No. And for neurotransmitter. And word for nice. I'm not sure if I can put that La La music as background because maybe it'd get the copyright strike. And from black and white. Necrophile. Can't believe something like that exists, but then again, I mean, you know, you always usually say no kink shaming, but yeah, I'm kink shaming in this case. That just crosses a line of, well, several lines actually. Neo from the Matrix. It's not copyrighted, alright. It's something that hit me 20 years ago, not even anything like that. Yeah, but are you sure? Because I'm not sure if I am allowed to play it, so I better play it safe. Yeah, too far, definitely. Yeah, I don't like thinking about it because it has very strange and weird implications. And also, ugh, how unhygienic. And just messed up. And at least that's what I can tell. I've never been able to find it on anything like Spotify or Apple Music. It can still be copyrighted though, unfortunately. So how was your weekend, James? Yeah, zoophilia too, yeah, that they get, you know, the philia thing, I don't know, I think that is, you know, there's kinks and fetishes and then there's sicknesses, and that is just something that is an absolute no-go. Ludwig Holy Blade. Alright, 3 seconds. Oh my Arceus. Here we go again. A shiny Oddish. It's back, guys. And you're still with me? Alright. I like that, Oddish. I think you're still gonna flee though. I have a feeling. Level 29 Oddish. And you're still with me. Shiny Weedmon, yeah. Hey, stay in the ball at least. If you're gonna show up and troll me... Right, I think this is the frame that I accidentally hit. And there we go, a shiny Oddish. That's actually the first shiny that I got, and I'm gonna give it a wacky name like this again. Slash. And then let's use this one, 54 SXP. There we go. Alright, so first shiny for tonight. Better than nothing, I suppose. Even though it is yet another shiny Oddish. So yeah, this is the frame that I've hit. I've already calibrated Eontimer. So let's try again, and hopefully this time it's gonna be a Heracross. Snoop. Why are we talking about these things? Because morbid stuff like that just gets talked about on my streams. I don't know why, just... it's a meme at this point. The reason why I can guarantee it's not copyright, because I remember speaking to the uploader a long time ago, and he said it was, but I can't find our comments, as would have been 14 years ago. Yeah, but still that doesn't tell you anything. If it's from a TV stuff or like from a movie, and you wouldn't know. That's why I usually just keep playing video game music, because that usually doesn't get you copyright strike. Usually. Although I did get a copyright strike once for using Super Monkey Ball 2 background music for video once, which I thought was interesting to get copyrighted for that. But there's also people that just try to claim copyright even though it isn't theirs. You just need to really check who claimed it. What type of weed Oddish has Zaza weed or normal weed? I have absolutely no idea what Zaza weed should be. I'm out of the loop there. It's from an analytical standpoint in this case. Yeah, I mean, I do like just also talking about stuff like that and just being able to say, yeah, this, I don't approve of that. Usually just get a copyright claim if you do not a strike. Yeah, that used to be different. Honestly, that's fair enough. I can still send them on WhatsApp anyway if you want to hear it. Just wonder what it is though. Still haven't used the sticker that you gave me of your cat, you know. With these three very freaky, weird looking plushies in the background. I forgot what their names is, but my videos I had made a long time ago, don't look at them, they are cringe. Used copyrighted music and yeah. So you didn't get a strike, you just got a claim. I really do wonder, why is that Heracross taking me such a long time to get it? I think that's actually the longest shiny I've been hunting for. Off topic, the Retron was definitely an impulse buy, but I don't regret getting it, though 3 days ago I feel I should have spent too much money. Yeah, but I think you're gonna really use your Retron 5. Because you can actually just now, you don't have to worry about whether or not a SNES game or a NES game is gonna be Japanese or American. You can play it regardless. And you can play all the Game Boy games on the TV now. That's a Gloom. So let's do it without calibration again. Never got a strike, but maybe I'm just lucky. Yeah, some people do get lucky in that aspect. That's definitely true. Tuesday is Retron 5 day. Is that when it will arrive? Because I'm very sure that you're gonna definitely like it. And you can play ROMs on it as well, so you don't even physically need cartridges. You can just play them like that using a controller. And also a cool thing is the NES controllers that you already have, you can use them on your Retron 5. And you can play Pokémon hacks now. I've been striked 1,000,000 times. 1,000,000 times? Yeah, it's really annoying. I mean, it used to be worse though, I really have to say. I do remember the old YouTube times, and there were times where channels were basically going down left and right because of stupid copyright claims. They were more chill back then. Yeah, during a specific time, especially during the beginning, yeah. But then at one point it really went downhill. From like 2005 and 2017, yeah. That was a very good time. Like, they had so many features that YouTube just can't, and I really never got a good explanation as to why. Like, they had some kind of chat room-like feature. I'm sure, James, you maybe remember these days? Fun fact about me, when I was 11, I won a school trophy for baking. I got bullied winning. Do you know why? Wait, why would you get bullied for a baking trophy? Were they like, oh, that's very girly? Because who cares if it is? And no, it isn't. Hey there, Stella Maris. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Devout Christian? And you say, long live Christ the King? And remember the chat rooms here and adding your own videos to other people's? Yeah, I really missed that. It's a shame they got rid of that. And annotations, that was also very practical. Alright, so let's try again. Stupid Heracross. I want to move on to Area 6 already. Oh, some ambulance around again. That's always kind of ominous because you never know if it's very serious or not. And my brain usually automatically assumes that the person is very severely wounded. Wonder if you're gonna get raided again today. Yeah, I wonder too. That was very fun yesterday, my very first raid. Remember once I didn't use YouTube for like a year just because they got rid of all these features. Yeah, understandable. Yes, other kids were like, you won against other girls, you're more girls than girls themselves. I was so angry, imagine being bullied for being a good chef. Oh, that's just stupid. Bullies always find a reason to push you down. Especially if you're good at something, because that goes against their ego. What will be the first game that you're gonna play on the Retron 5, James? Jeez, what's up with the alarms today? Ambulance, police. Hopefully it's nothing too bad. Pretty quiet today. The guy that raided us streaming Pokemon Unite right now, so we might get raided again. Oh, he's streaming again? Let me see. Now I want to see. I do remember him saying that he was playing Pokemon Unite, I think. Galax, that's his name. Alright, that's not a shiny, so try again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, he's indeed live. So yeah, that might actually happen again. Let's see. I found him and I've seen it. He is indeed live. Right, let's go back there. You little pink bug, I'm not gonna give up on you. Oh, that's too bad. I thought maybe I should try putting a Pokeblock inside that I don't know what it is, that gray thing, because then it attracts more Pokemon of that nature. But then again, I don't really have too many. I really need to blend some more Pokeblocks. Oh, I can do it from here? Alright, let's use this one. And then try it like that. Maybe that will help. Paid an extra £5.99 to get the Retron sooner, otherwise I would have waited until August 10th. Oh, you bought Sonic 1 and 2 physically? Yeah, that's what I saw in the picture. The Mega Drive controllers, so probably those. Also bought an NES controller today. Yeah, that one will also be compatible with the Retron 5. I also learned there's a 3-button Mega Drive controller and a 6-button one, but the 6-button was €20 and the 3-button was €5, so I got the 3. I mean, the 6-button one I think is only like, it only makes sense using that if you're playing fighting games that use more complex combos. Leaving a message at Galax's streams. The music is relaxing. Yeah, that's the vibe that I want to get. It's the poolside rest from Super Mario Odyssey. And Holy City also played before. Found a zip to the on archive.org with every Mega Drive game, so downloaded them onto the SD card. I wonder, like you said, it was a 256 gigabyte SD card, right? So I do wonder how much space that takes up. Yeah, it plays SNES games. The Retron 5 plays NES games, SNES games. Genesis or Mega Drive games, the Japanese Famicom games, and also Game Boy Color, and Game Boy Advance games. But remember, we played SNES games on my Retron 5. Hopefully that will give me a Heracross, let's see. If it doesn't, well, then I didn't waste anything. Let's try again. No, the 256 card isn't my Switch. I do have a spare 128 card, okay. But there's stuff on it, so I found a 32 gigabyte to put the games on instead. Mega Drive ROM file is usually only 3 megabytes at most, as they're old. Still get NES and SNES confused. But it plays both though. NES is 8-bit and SNES is 16-bit. Yeah, you never grew up with it though, so maybe that's why you get them confused. But yeah, what I also said on WhatsApp, James, it would be too confusing for you. At least I wouldn't do it like that. Just play through a ROM hack, because it would confuse you. You never played Pokémon before. So I would definitely advise you to play through the original games kind of first, at least the Game Boy games. So Yellow first, then Pokemon Crystal, then Pokemon Emerald, and then I would suggest playing ROM hacks, because if you play the ROM hacks first, you never know like what is from the original games, what is hacked in, and then you can actually appreciate a lot of ROM hacks. Because like one of my favorites, it's Pokemon Yellow Legacy, and it's basically the same thing as Pokemon Yellow, but it has so many gameplay fixes, so many just betterments. It's not only glitch fixes, but just they have, I think, also the modern types. So back then in Generation 1, Dark and Steel didn't exist, and Fairy type didn't exist at all. So Renegade Platinum, that's one I need to try. There's like hundreds of ROM hacks, and yeah, at least maybe James, maybe play like the first 3 that I suggested, Yellow, then Crystal, and then Emerald. And I think then you're gonna be able to appreciate the ROM hacks, because some of the Pokemon ROM hacks are just so different from the main game that you just get very confused. Although I don't know, I don't remember what makes Renegade Platinum stand out. Alright, let's see. Oh, another shiny Oddish. Oh boy. Alright. Which one did I get? 15,219. And of course, the Oddish I do catch, but not the Heracross. What a joke. And I now used a Pokeblock for that. For a shiny Oddish. That I already have, like, I don't know how many times. More wheat, yes. Liquid Crystal is pretty good, yeah, that's absolutely true. So let's try again. That must be me, I'm literally high right now. You are? Thank you, I think I worded it wrong on WhatsApp. I meant which hack should I play first once I get used to the main games? Oh, I don't know. It really depends. I would say after you've played the first 3 generations, like after you played Yellow and Crystal and Emerald, you tell me which one you like most, and then play one of the best ROM hacks based on these games. I think that would be the best. Yeah? Well then enjoy it. The stream's gonna be trolled by Oddish, yeah. It happens a lot. So once I get my own emoticons here in the chat, you're gonna bet there's gonna be a shiny Oddish. Level 29 one and a level 27 one. Sorry, my app froze for a minute. Sorry if you said anything to me, I missed it. Well, I said that the best ROM hack for you. I mean, that question is hard to answer because it really depends on what you know, what you prefer. I would say that you play the first 3, so that would be Yellow, and then Crystal, and then Emerald. And based on which one you like most out of these 3, I would suggest a ROM hack based on the game that you like most. I think that would be the most logical to proceed. Go my little nugs, go. Little nugs have infiltrated my stream. And that's from Animal Crossing City Folk, or weirdly called in Europe, Let's Go to the City. I don't even know why they changed the name. You get another one, I'ma laugh my butt off. Well, let's see, what's gonna be the next one? Like, that's such a joke. I keep getting, I don't know how many Oddish, but no Heracross. I officially have a PFP now. Oh, I was about to comment. Yeah, it doesn't say the pink with the E. The letter E anymore. Number 15. Number 15. Burger King foot lettuce. I know my impressions aren't the best, but why does he talk like this? It's a very specific inflection. Oh boy, the Burger King foot lettuce. Disgusting. And I get a shiny Fanpy. Woo! Hooray! And you still with me? Alright, at least you are. You're level 29. Alright, I think I hit this one. And bye-bye! Bye-bye, shiny Fanpy. It was nice knowing you for a whole 5 seconds. Animal Crossing Let's Go to the City is an unnecessarily long name. Yeah, it is. And Americans were always very confused when I called it Let's Go to the City, because in America it's called City Folk. I changed the name to City Folk because it is a better name. So the only thing that wants to get caught now is apparently shiny weed. Yeah, the way he says get. I don't even know why he says it like that. The last thing you want in your Burger King burger is someone else's foot fungus. But as it turns out, that might be what you get. If you listen to that, I forgot the guy's name, but if you listen to him speak normally, you definitely see that he is doing that inflection. Like he doesn't speak like that naturally. But apparently that gave him the views. I'm glad that person lost his job though. His voice. It is definitely very legendary in a way, yeah. I think he had an accident, something like that. Wait, an accident, really? Oh, my bad. I didn't know that. I mean, as long as someone can understand him, then I think it's okay. There's a YouTuber that I watch, that I really like. He's called Isaac Arthur, and he has a speech impediment, which kind of makes it hard for me to understand what he's saying sometimes, but still, I committed to it because I really enjoy his videos. Whose voice? I feel like I'm missing something. Oh, you don't know about the Burger King foot lettuce thing? It's weird with my PFP not being vibrant pink. Yeah, I mean, I do like my vibrant pink. But it's your choice. You can use any PFP that you prefer. Can't even make out what it is though, because it's so small. I need to go to your channel. Oh, it is the foot lettuce. I've now only seen it. Like, I could make out a pair of legs. But it's the Burger King foot lettuce. No, not... is that his name? Chills? No, it's not him. I'm saying I'm glad that the person who actually did the Burger King foot lettuce thing, you know, the Burger King employee who stepped onto lettuce and posted that on 4chan, I'm very glad that someone informed them and that he lost his job, because that's just a no-go. Okay, it gave us a funny meme, but that's fair, but still. Like, imagine seeing this, you'd have trust issues forever. Is that another shiny Phanpy? You're gonna flee again, aren't you? No? Okay. Yeah, that is definitely a dick move. And you... Alright, I managed to catch a shiny Phanpy, even though I have too many already, but here we go. Gonna give you one of these names again. LY slash capital S lowercase ma uppercase FG. And then you control someone else. Shiny is a shiny? Yeah, definitely. It just is. I'm gonna keep them. Or maybe in some cases I trade them if I have too many of them. Alright, so I'm looking for frame 15,2019. Is it level 29 one? You know what? I'm gonna try it without calibration. I'm not sure which one I hit. Of course it was posted on 4chan. Yeah, it always is with these kinds of things. 4chan is hell. Yeah, it's... I really regret going on 4chan. Hey there, Jeremy Rourke. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Are all the Pokemon you are catching shiny? Well, this is a shiny hunt, so... yeah, I do... The ones that I do catch here are shiny. I'm using RNG manipulation. That's no emulator. This is on console. This is on my childhood game. I'm not using any action replay of anything like that. I'm just basically abusing mathematical knowledge of the game, because now I know how long I have to wait until I can trigger a shiny encounter, and that's what this is. That's basically what this is. But yeah, this being the Safar-Zone, unfortunately sometimes they can flee. I'm currently looking for a shiny Heracross, but it just it has evaded me for 2 months now. Alright, I'll pause that one and I'll go on to the next one, which is this. Let's play a little bit of Heart Gold Soul Silver music. But yeah, I really regret going to 4chan back then. And I really have to say this, I know this is very morbid and dark, but I saw some messed up things on there, like people that have been killed, bodies, people putting objects into various body holes, and you don't want to see that. What else? The worst is people who torture animals, but luckily enough that's where 4chan usually drew the line, and they got trolled, they got doxxed. Cool, I'm using an emulator to hunt 6 screens at once for Slowpoke and Leaf Green. Good luck on the Slowpoke. Wacky political ass. Yeah, I've seen some unhinged things on there. Like, they've never opened any politics or sociology or anything like that. No book at all, and they have the nastiest opinions. Or just, you know, some random dude who offed his girlfriend and then, oh yeah, here are the coordinates where I buried her, and it's people thinking it's a joke and it actually, you know, happened. It's crazy. The Burger King foot lettuce thing is one of the least disturbing thing that happened on there. I really can't say that you should go there. I'm pretty sure I've been desensitized to these images, and at that point I was traumatized. There's some really nasty stuff on there. You're gonna regret it. Alright, what do I get? I get a Fanpy, but it's not a shiny. There was a Guatemalan guy with a hand grenade. He would brag about it, posting pictures and making posts for one day it blew up. Oh, I read about that. Yeah, he had a... Didn't he find a hand grenade? Or did he get it from his grandpa? I don't remember. And he just posted tons of pictures of it, and then it just exploded because, I mean, it was a functioning hand grenade. Or just the amount of school shooters who posted on 4chan, oh, we're gonna come with guns at this and this time, this and this high school. That's scary. Was from his father. Ah, I think that's what it was, yeah. My memory is a bit hazy on that, but I do remember that that happened. Was the grenade okay? I don't think the grenade was okay, James. I think it was, rip grenade, I guess. Oh, that's mean. But then again, if you're playing around with a grenade, you know, that's kind of asking for fate to intervene, you know, it's kind of asking for a, what's it called again, a Darwin's Award? Social Darwinism at its finest, yeah. I mean, it's like I think you can actually buy books that showcase all the Darwin Awards, and there's some really stupid cases there. And that wasn't even the dumbest one. Like, some people got a Darwin Award because they... What was it again? They used a barrel, a wooden barrel, and it was filled with, I think, keg powder, something explosive, and they thought that if they lighted it from behind and they sat on it, that they would just ride on it like, I don't know, Mario Kart or something like that. And of course that didn't happen. And I'm just sitting there thinking, wow, do these people have, like, do they think cartoons are real? Right, if you're playing with a grenade, I have no sympathy if you get unalived. Stupid word. Yeah, you don't need to say unalived. But yeah, I really hate that word as well. It's not even a real word. No, there's several really funny Well, Macabre, of course, but Macabre, sorry, but you just wonder how do you even get an idea like that? It's not even a freak accident, it's something like you see that happen. Oh, Mr. Anime, yeah, I remember that. That was a YouTuber who he made videos about anime but also guns. And then he actually committed a shooting, didn't he? Wasn't that the guy who shot his parents and then himself? Because unfortunately there's multiple YouTubers turned shooters. I can't believe I'm saying this, but that's unfortunately the truth. Just draw General Grievous and we'll send a photo. Oh yeah, sure. Thank you. Always like seeing your creative endeavors, and that is a shiny Fanpy again. And you're gone. Level 29. Oh boy, but it's level 29. Did I hit this one then? He has a life sentence, I think. Ah, so I misremembered it. I thought he also shot himself. Like a murder-suicide thing. But I could be wrong, like I'm mixing them up sometimes. There's also that couple where the girl shot the guy in the chest for an encyclopedia for clout. Oh, I remember that. That was like so stupid. They thought that the thickness of the book was sufficient to stop the bullet. But that's like something, even if you gave me a telephone book with thousands of pages, I wouldn't even attempt doing that because no way, that's just asking to get shot at this point. That was really ridiculous, and the saddest thing, he's not the first one, and he's not gonna be the last one who will die because of a stupid stunt like that. Bruh, yeah, indeed. I know it's been like a million years, but can you remember your first ever shiny? Yes, that was a shiny Shinx back then in 2007 in Pokemon Pearl. Still remember it. Because I don't count the shiny Gyarados at the Lake of Rage in Silver, Gold or Crystal, because that Pokemon is predetermined, like programmed to be shiny. So I don't count that one. It was a point blank range as well, yeah. Who the F thinks that? Idiots. Yeah, it was. It really was point blank. It's ridiculous. You can find it pretty quickly. It's just... I saw the drawing. Nice work on the... I like the way you draw all the robotic feet, I like. He's the guy from Star Wars who has multiple lightsabers, right? He's just really cool. There's also a case where they, that I really don't get, because the YouTuber slash influencer, whatever she was, a Russian pharmacist, and they had a party, I think it was a birthday party, and they poured liquid nitrogen into the... No, it wasn't liquid nitrogen, my bad, but liquid carbon nitrogen into the pool so that it would fog. But what they didn't know is that it would form a reaction where it displaces oxygen in your lungs, so you suffocate. And her boyfriend actually died because of that. And I just keep thinking to myself, how can you be a pharmacist and not know that this reaction is a thing? Like, I don't want to believe that. That's kind of ridiculous. Like, even I know that. I'm not a pharmacist. Or there's like so many cases of people jumping into the acid pools in the Yellowstone Park, which are way too acidic and hot, so you essentially boil to death, and you turn into a pile of mush because of the acid. If they're American, I wouldn't be surprised. And we got another shiny oddish. Oh, come on, game. This is getting ridiculous. Still with me, little weed. Don't look at me like that. Level 27. And bye-bye. Bye-bye, weed. Was nice knowing you. I think I hit this one. Let's try again. If you want smoke, just rent a smoke machine or something. Yeah, exactly, Emo Kid. I don't understand why you would... Like, that isn't even the first time something like that happened. You know, the alcohol brand, Jägermeister, they did a pool party where they did the same mistake, and there were several guests that went into a coma, and I think some of them died. Only two things are infinite: the universe and human stupidity. And I'm not sure about the first. Yeah, Albert Einstein was right all the time. Like, he has been right about that. It's not the universe that's infinite. But human stupidity never known. It doesn't know any limits. Do you guys believe in alien life? Well, I don't believe in it, but I can say that I'm 100% convinced that alien life has to exist somewhere. Random question. I love random questions. But yeah, I guess I believe. I'm pretty sure that alien life has to exist in the same universe. It is somewhere. The universe is really huge, and that's an understatement. And we don't even know the whole universe. Like, we can only see the observable one, where light has had the time to reach our eyes or our instruments. I just think that as a amateur astronomer or someone who's really into astronomy, I just think that life is very rare, but especially complex life, like the life we find on Earth. Yeah, it'd be selfish to think we're the only civilization in the universe. Maybe we're not even the first intelligent ones to emerge, who knows? And I don't even think they're all on planets like we are. I definitely think there might be some other ways for complex life to develop. But it's fair to assume it's probably not anywhere close to us, yeah? And if there is indeed life that is close to us, I would assume that it's probably gonna be very simple and very small, so you need a microscope to see them. If you do the math, it's pretty much impossible for there to not be alien life, exactly. And we may never find it, exactly. We may never find it. That might be the standard in the universe, that aliens finding other alien life is the exception and not the norm. I had a chat bot on MSN called Alien Chat who would send voice clips and alien noises. That's cute. I mean, yeah, there's no evidence, Amit, but to be fair, if you understand the enormity of the universe, it just seems very unlikely that we're alone. Just because we can't find it doesn't mean it doesn't exist, yeah. You know, there's also the problem of distance. The fastest thing that we have in the universe is light. And you cannot send anything faster than light. And I mean, the Milky Way is approximately 100,000 light years across. So if there was a intelligent civilization across the galaxy, their message would take like 100,000 years to reach us, and then even if it has reached us, we need to identify it as such, you know. We need to understand that that was a message and not some random cosmic background stuff. And then an answer would take another 100,000 years. So I think that is also a big problem. If we find them, I don't think we're gonna have contact with them. Or at least it will be very problematic because, I mean, we're already trying to communicate with other animals like ravens, corvids, dolphins, whales, and that doesn't really work 100%. Now imagine an alien, you know, something that's even more bizarre compared to you, something that evolved or emerged in an environment that's completely different. Believe there was humans before us millions and millions of years ago. Of course their corpses would rot and we found all parts out of place artifacts. Well, there have been humans other than Homo sapiens, that's definitely true, like the Homo florensis, the Denisovan humans, the very famous Neanderthals. But we can find the bones are usually they usually, depending on where they are, they can be found again. They might be way more advanced than us, exactly, or below us, you never know. Talking Dyson sphere level, yeah. That would be like the equivalent of a Kardashev 2 civilization, where we would be like ants to them. They can harness the whole energy of their star. And we're like Kardashev 0. So, yeah. Or they could just exponentially think slower or faster than us, and you couldn't even have a conversation as much as you can have a conversation with your houseplant. 250 million years and shorter, humans are recent. Well, that's I have to ask my husband, but I forgot when the first hominids arose. I forgot when that was. I wonder if there's other universes. Well, in quantum mechanics and in some aspects of astrophysics, there's definitely interpretations that posit the existence of alternate universes, like maybe you've heard that before, the Copenhagen interpretation, which is also called the many worlds theory. So the universe splits into different timelines, so to speak, for every single difference. So everything that can happen, given the parameters of that universe, will happen, but you only perceive the one that you're in, like the timeline that you're in. I don't think there were humans 250 million years ago. I mean, did people in the past think there were other planet systems, other galaxies? Yes! I forgot his name now, but there was a pastor who suggested that God made other Earths, like other planets, with other suns, and there's other life, and he got burned at the stake for that. But he was right. And yeah, who's to say there aren't other universes? I would also say there are. I mean, string theory shows us that there's many possible universes. Some that are basically stillborn because they just collapse onto themselves immediately after the Big Bang. And that's a shiny. A shiny Thampy, come on, I just want the Heracross. Is that really that hard? And bye bye. Was a level 29 one, didn't stick around for too long. I think this is the frame that I've hit. Wait. I'm gonna try this one. And that's gonna be the last reset for today, unfortunately. Because then it's not Sunday anymore. Every time we thought that's it, that's all there is, we've been wrong, yeah. There's, as I said before, before I got interrupted by the shiny. In string theory, there's like possible configurations that a universe can have. And we're just one of many. And I'm pretty sure that we just happen to be in a universe where life, as complex as it is, can evolve. Because with universes where the gravity is a bit higher, stars cannot form, and then life as we know it cannot form. Or maybe it does, but it's completely different. Well, also, what do you think of the multiverse theory? I actually think there's other universes. The more I read about astrophysics and especially string theory, yeah, I do think there's more. Although what type of multiverse we have, that's a very good question. You got burned at the stake over that take, yes, indeed. All good, Kinox. Wait, I'm trying to figure out what his name is, or was. But it's really a shame he suggested that and got burned at the stake. If I find the name, I'm gonna post it. But I really forgot the name. I don't think humans are even 1 million year old. I think the species has existed for maybe 500,000 at the most. But I could be wrong though. I'm trying to remember which one was the correct one. But yeah, imagine if for example, the meteorite, or not the meteorite, the comet, never hit the Earth when the dinosaurs roamed the planet. And then maybe we'd have a human analog, but it's a dinosaur version. Maybe, maybe not. Sometimes I wonder if the Marvel multiverse is real, and we're just in one of the universes where superpowers don't exist. Oh, I gotta be in the lame one, right? Modern Homo sapiens, but Homo erectus rose 2.8 million years ago. Ah, okay, alright. Forgot when Australopithecus first arose. I think that was the first hominid, so to speak. Alright, 20 seconds. And it's now midnight, so it's not Safari Sunday anymore, it's now Monday morning. Or midnight. Alright, 5 seconds, let's see. What will be the last encounter? An Oddish. Alright, unfortunately no Heracross again, but I will not give up. And it has been fun regardless. And yeah, I'm gonna stream again. Should be streaming maybe on Tuesday evening if I get around to it. If not, it's gonna be on Wednesday for the Wild Wednesday. And as always, thank you so much for being part of the stream. Have a good one, goodbye, and good night.